Hello, hello, hello out there in YouTube land. Welcome to Supper with the Illuminator. I already ate my supper, so we can have time to talk. Just waiting for some people to come in. Got my ear sticking up right here, cowlick. Oh well. I get warm after I eat for some reason. I don't know. Just waiting for some people to show up. Some guys and girls. I have an itch on my back. Is it on my back or in my back? Because it's one of those I can't get to. Just trying to have fun waiting for people. This is how I look when I don't understand something. This is how I look when I can't hear someone. This is how I look when I'm about to get angry. Oh, it's crazy. Come on, someone's got to be here. Someone's got to be here. Jen Henderson, it's Jen Hen in the house. Hello, welcome to Supper with the Illuminator. I already ate my supper, so I have time to talk. I didn't want to be eating on screen or on YouTube. But, oh gosh, I keep getting itchy. Always get itchy. It's a wonderful Friday, February 23rd, 2018, already. I was a young man once. Now we're already into 2018. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone's doing okay. That's me hitting the floor here. Father Time, welcome. It wouldn't be a live stream without Father Time. Mark Jones, Mark Funnelcake Jones, product of the 70s. Yes, I was born in the 70s. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Jen Henderson says, I think we'll go out for pizza tonight. I don't feel like cooking tonight. You cooked last night, and I'll tell you, it sounded really, really good. Sounded very good, as a matter of fact. I never had homemade crab rangoons, so that's pretty cool. Pizza is something I was craving today. Pizza is, it's different. All over the place, it's different. Over here, they have New York-style pizza. They have Greek-style pizza. They have all kinds of different pizza. Italian pizza. Not too much deep dish, though. Nothing like Chicago has. Father Time Pizza. So yeah, ever since I mentioned pizza earlier, everyone's coming up to me and saying they're getting pizza tonight. I put it in everyone's brain. No leftovers. Oh, here I am at the post office. They're kicking me out. I'll just have to leave now. My tent's outside. Mark says we're getting Bojangles chicken with dirty rice. Should be good. Yeah, we don't have any Bojangles around here. Everything's starting to come in, though. I noticed, like, Red Robin, up until about 5 years ago, we didn't have Red Robin up here. We still don't have any Hardee's and Carl Jr. And what else? Something else recently came up. Buffalo Wild Wings. That's within the last 5 years. Pappy, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for showing up. Just doing a little live stream here. See how long this will go during my break. I did not live stream earlier like I've been doing on Fridays because of Lou. Lou was going to be doing his, so I wasn't going to compete against that. Excuse me. Oh, that was for Lou, that burp. That was a little sorry excuse of a burp, but that's all I do. Unless I have soda, then I can burp with the best of them. But, I figured I'd do one now. Olivia, hey, you changed your picture. That is a nice picture. I didn't know it was you. I'm like, oh, who's that? Oh, it's Olivia. Welcome, Olivia. You're always welcome here. Tampa J, hey, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I know everyone's getting crazy with live streams all on this wonderful Friday that we have, but I figured I needed to do a little one, as I usually do one every Friday. Jen says, did you eat solo or with the Rude Group? No, actually, I took my break earlier today, and they're going to go later on around 7:30. So I figured, well, you know what? Oh, hey, Crow, welcome. That was an awesome video you came up with for Tammy. I watched that. I was like, whoa! That's a look into Crow's mind. But I ate solo today, Jen, because I just figured I would just avoid all that. And then later on when they call me, I'll just say, oh, no, I ate early. I was hungry. And just avoid the whole thing. Because believe me, I can fight with the best of them when it comes to coworkers. I've had people mad at me for stupid things, and I've been mad at people for stupid things. I try to get along. Olivia, I'm doing okay. How you doing? Hope you're feeling a lot better. Hope you're not cleaning a gun today. I just let people know I remember what they say. That's the way my brain works. I try to remember what people say. But my my coworkers and me, it's a love-hate relationship. I love them most of the time. They love me most of the time. We have a lot of problems right now with management. That's probably not really problems, but it's sometimes not knowing something creates a problem. But if you had known way back when and been included in on the ground level, maybe it wouldn't have been a problem. But so right now, it's just when we do get together, all we do is talk about the job, and that's just like, ugh. Mrs. Ford Van Man, welcome, the loom. That's me. Welcome, the loom. That light. Oh, I'm gonna try to get in this side of the wall here. All these fluorescent lights. It does not make a pretty face. I'm much more handsome in person. That's a matter of conjecture. Olivia says, I'm okay, but I've been busy creep catching, if you know what that means. I think I know what it means. It's probably, we might say it a different way over here in the United States, but Temperature says that sounds like where I work. I think everywhere I worked, it's almost like the different shifts fight with one another. First shift doesn't do much, so they have to pretend like the work that we do is the work that they did, and they really don't do much, but they have to pretend like they're working, and they always say that we don't work because they're so embarrassed that they don't work. FVM, welcome, good to see you, brother. Excuse me, wow. My throat, I was turning into a little verklempt there. Mrs. Ford Man says, I'm known as the work Nazi at my job. Uh-oh. We had one of them over here before. Nobody liked her. She made everybody work. There's something stuck in my teeth. I don't know. I'm just getting older. Who knows? It could just be a space happening. Who knows? Lou, hey! Lou's here. Sorry, didn't even notice you were here. I'm scrolling very slowly but surely over here. I'm scrolling. I have everything sideways, so all of the what do you call it? So over the what people are writing, what do they call it? Whatever the people are writing is over on this side over here. So I have to keep scrolling. Princess Bubbles is here. Oh, without a picture. Oh, you had a different picture yesterday. Welcome, Princess Bubbles. Welcome, Olivia. Tammy Lowe, hello. Thank you for showing support. Always love when you come over here. Tammy Lowe has the biggest support group that I know of. Excuse me, when it comes to being on here. She insists and almost demands that we play by the rules, and I think there's nothing wrong with that at all. I always hated dealing with first shift. Crow, I'm a second shift guy, and I've worked here almost every shift is a second shift. I came in early today for overtime, a little bit on first shift, but just to do to clean up one of the theaters, and that really wasn't much. But overtime is overtime, and whatever puts Cheerios on the table. YouTube doesn't put Cheerios on the table. I do not get any money from this, nor do I think I'm ever going to get any money from this. If I ever do, it might be enough to buy a stick of gum someday, but I continue to grow and grow and grow. Today is my 2-month anniversary for having a channel. Creepers! Bottom O, how are you, sir? Hello, hello. I'm getting a who's who of my YouTube friends right here. This is great. This is wonderful. Yes, Lou, we hope you are feeling better. I was on Lou's live stream, but unfortunately, work took me away for most of it, but that's okay. Creeper's been coming up with some great videos himself with his new camera. Semi-new camera that he got a week or two ago. Bottom O, always great content. Everyone, I enjoy watching everyone that's here that puts out content. I I try to, and believe me, I'm a little bit anal when it comes to this too, because I put like sorry, this chair is like so bouncy over here. I'm like I'm on a roller coaster. I'm a little anal. Like I'll visit people's channels and I keep a list so that I know who I visited, and I want to make sure that not too much time goes by before I visit people again. But yeah, it's all time related, unfortunately. Creepers and Illuminators unite! Creepers taking over! That was an awesome park. I think I missed something. I probably said something. I don't even know what I say sometimes. Thanks, Mango. Can't. Misty Dawn's talking to somebody here, someone named Handsome, because I know it can't be me. Not this close anyway, but I have to have it close so I can read. And I could get a little bit farther away. See, now I have to read. Dangerous Dan. Howdy, Dangerous Dan. Welcome. This might be the first time you're here. Everyone welcome Dangerous Dan. I remember a wrestler way back when, of course, I've been a big wrestling fan. Anyone who knows me knows I'm a huge wrestling fan, but I remember Dangerous Danny Spivey. Dangerous Dan Spivey, WCW, the old NWA back in the day when they turned over to WCW. Yes, you goober. I love nicknames, so watch out. Well, thank you for calling me handsome. I appreciate that. I don't get that often, so I appreciate that. My day is okay. It's a Friday. I'm here for my break, my supper break, and I already ate so that I can spend some time. I was going to do a live stream earlier, but I was not going to go. Yeah, where did Lou go? It's a good question. He's probably still around. I was going to do my live stream. I've been getting used to doing it around 2:30 p.m. Eastern, but with Lou going to be doing one at 3:30, I didn't even chance it. And I was at work anyway, so that really took precedence also. But Tampa did a Hulk Hogan shop vlog. Oh wow, I missed that. I gotta go watch and definitely watch that. But yeah, I figured I'd just do a little one now, see how long it goes. Check it out. Lou's back. So everyone, welcome Lou back. He's been recently, after being under the weather for the past month and a half, 2 months. Lou is coming by. Stingray's here. Oh, I understand, Sting. No, this was all spur of the moment also. My wonderful supper with the loom. You remember Diaper Dan, Crow says. I don't remember Diaper Dan. But I always appreciate everyone, whether they can stop by for 5 seconds, 5 minutes, 5 hours. There's no time limit here. This is one of those, hey, like if you have to go to the drive-up window, you come to the drive-up window. We serve the same food both, whether you're here. Yeah, I try to entertain whether you're here for 5 seconds or 5 minutes. It's all good. It's all good. Did I miss anybody coming in? I think I caught everybody. Everybody, by all means, if there's anyone here that sounds cool, which is pretty much everybody, we are, which we used to say a certain expression, which we don't say. It was like one of those boats that went underwater, or one of those like sandwiches, like we call them grinders around here, a submarine sandwich. You take the first 3 letters. A lot of people are calling it bus now, or adding people. Some people are calling it U-boat, like, you know, I'll U-boat you if you U-boat me, because that's just another way of saying a submarine. Some people are saying Lego, which is pretty cool. But some people have this nice expression, you know, the bus, how would they say it? The bus? No, I forgot it now. This bus makes return trips. Something like that. Like if you bus me, I bus you. Hey, Clearski, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Oh my!
Creepers. Yeah, this is a great turnout of my YouTube slice of peach pie. Excuse me, people from the bottom of YouTube and people that I've met along the way. Yeah, Princess Bubbles, I am not... This is my own personal... Before I say anything, this is my own personal thoughts on this subject. I'm not a Burger Planet type live stream fan at all because, I mean, it's one thing to do a live stream, it's another thing to just carry the camera around with you all day long. It's one thing, like, I treat it like, Stingray was saying it last night, I treat it like it's a group hangout. Like everyone just talking, hanging out, having a good time, chilling out, relaxing. But that's the way I treat my live streams, and it's a very laid back atmosphere. I mean, some people do all kinds of stuff, and they're going here, going there, and maybe that works for some people. I haven't really done anything like that yet. Olivia's sleepy. Yeah, I know that feeling. I got another, 6 hours to go? 6 hours and 10 minutes to go. They forecast snow here tomorrow. Dangerous Dan, where are you from? Over here, I don't even know what this. This week I have not been up with the weather. I just treat it like a big hangout, relaxed atmosphere. Everyone have a good time, laugh and joke. I did a live stream the other day from work while I was working, and it was extremely dead, and it made it seem like I absolutely do nothing at work, but I try to keep everything up. Over here, they're going to be using a lot of different things today, but it really doesn't pertain to me, so. Strange is here. Waiting for another hour-long 15-minute. See, I know someone to talk about work, about how it was so weird that it looked like I was doing nothing the other day. And Strange comes in here to go bust me up a little bit. No, this one's probably going to be, since it's my break, I'll probably be here for about an hour tops. But Carrie and Mark on the road again, Reyes. Thank you for dropping by to show some support. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sure I got Reyes. I think it's pronounced Reyes. I apologize if I said it wrong. But I have over here, it's like Tuesdays are always busy. And Wednesday, for some reason, was extremely deader than usual. And then Fridays are either really dead or really busy. And today is one of those really busy ones. But Slashmaster 1989, what's up? How are you? Sorry, I'm looking at your picture. It's a cool picture. Welcome to the stream. Strange came in. You changed your picture again. Oh, somebody texted me. Somebody texted me. Hold on a second. Work stuff, I apologize. That was one from my group asking if I wanted supper. Imagine that. We just talked about it recently. Misty Dawn, always good to see you over here on my live stream. But yeah, this is probably going to go for an hour tops, maybe not even. We'll see what happens. Some days are just like that. It's exactly what it's like, busy or not. Thank you for saying our name right. Carrie and Mark on the road again, Reyes. Oh my. Oh my. I really should shut that off, shouldn't I? There we go. We don't need to hear from Mr. Sulu too many times. Oh, goodness gracious. Coming down with buckets. So cold too. Yeah, over here, it's raining over here, and it feels colder than it is because of the rain. Strange, I have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but it's in my bag in my closet over there, so I'd have to go out and look like I'm busy again if I leave this room. No, I'm on break anyway. Jen, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. You're always welcome. Thank you so much. Misty's from Oklahoma. Boomer Sooners. Dun 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 dun. Slashmaster Oregon. Hey, that's where Creeper's from. Most people pronounce it different. Yeah, some people Americanize everything, I think, especially in America. I have a Twitter, Dangerous Dan, the Illuminator, I believe my thing is the Illuminator 5. I don't do much with it. It's very, very recent. I started it up about 2 weeks ago, but all my videos post over there automatically. Not too many people I know from YouTube are they on Twitter. Do I say Facebook before I meant Twitter? I meant YouTube. I meant something like that. It's been that kind of week. But I'm trying to find more people on Twitter that are from YouTube, and I haven't had good results yet. But I don't have the time to do too much looking too often either. I figured it'll happen when it happens. Like, it'll be over when it's over. It ain't over till it's over. Did Lou leave? Princess Bubbles leave? Did Stingray leave? Stingray, Princess Bubbles was here or is here. It's a momentous occasion. Bottom O might have left. Some people pop in just for a minute and then they leave. Tampa J. Billy Ray. No. Oh, Lou's still here. Some people just pop in. Like, I try to say bye when I'm leaving someone. So, hey, I'll be right back. And a lot of people do that. And a lot of people don't. So sometimes you don't know. That's okay. It's one big, happy, friendly family here. Don't you know? Brothers and sisters, we don't all have to get along all the time, but we could be brothers and sisters. I can't. It won't. We don't want to. That's, for anyone that doesn't know, that is the motto of AMCO that works on transmissions. And I remember the commercials from the 80s with AA, beep, beep, MCO. But it depends. A lot of people have been having problems. You know, you bring something over there for them to work on, like Stingray did, and honestly, they didn't want to do it because their motto should be, I can't, it won't, and we don't want to. It's like, but I'll pay you to do the job. I love that. It's like, yeah, that's going to be a 5-hour job. Yeah, but I'm going to pay you to do it. FVM is still here. I like FVM's picture, nice and bright. Stingray, did you change your picture at some point? I don't know why I'm thinking that you had a different picture at some point. This is my 2-month anniversary of doing videos. I have 100 and something videos up here. I am knocking on the door of 600 subs already. I just made 550 2 days ago. And I'm at 595. Right before I did the stream, I looked. So, I mean, we are getting there, my friends. You know, I don't care. I can have 1 million subs. And I'll still consider myself the bottom of YouTube. Because this is where I want to be. These are my people. I don't have any tricks. I don't have anything. You know, I just have my talent, I have my face, I have my brain, what's left of it, in my old age. I have a mustache that right here grows faster for some reason, and I gotta trim it a lot because it looks like it always gets out of whack, like it's always longer right there. I'm the real article. What you see is what you get. Sound like my kids. Slash Master says, Twitter is cool if you link your YouTube up and share your video. Yeah, that's how I did it, Slash. Mr. T's here. Pay the fool doesn't thumb up this live stream. Hey, welcome, Mr. T. That is awesome. Stingray, nope. I don't know why I thought you had another picture. I could be thinking of your old account. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Some people like Olivia, she changed her picture twice recently. Some people change the picture and then you wonder if it's really the people, you know, if it's really them. Oh, here we go again. Oops. People texted. Okay. Oh, okay, I hope they didn't mess anything up. FVM, you've got my wife laughing and looking at me about the facial hair. Oh, listen, this is who I am. I mean, I look and I kind of got it tamed a little bit here, but with the gel that I put in, I had this little piece that was sticking out over here, and I was trying to take a picture for my thumbnail for this video, and it was sticking out, and I'm like, oh, like something like that, and it was bugging me because I've got the cowlick, and I got another one in the back of my hair a little bit. And I got this scar on my head, which I can't really... It looks like it's there. Right here is a scar from when I cracked my head open. I mean, there's a lot of war injuries on me. Lou's got to go. Take care, Lou. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Love you lots. Mrs. Ford it says, I have one eyelash that goes like a quarter inch longer than the rest of them, only on one eye. Yeah, I can even beat you there. On the back of my hand, I have one hair on the back of my hand, which is no way we can see it here. It grows literally about a half an inch a week. One hair on the back of my hand. If I don't cut it, it will get like this long, and it's what the heck is this all about? Hugs to Lou. Definitely. Oh, yeah, big man hug. Vulcan pinch. Ah. Some people are survivors, and I like to think that we are survivors, okay? Whatever YouTube throws at us, we will be survivors. Definitely. Like Lou. Be a survivor like Lou. Don't be like Amco. I can't. It won't. I don't wanna. We don't wanna. Take it to someone else. We want to be just like JJ. Sit down, do nothing. Oh, where's strange her when you need her? I think somebody tried to make a fake Facebook account in my name today. Really, Stingray? I didn't catch that. But you said you had problems with that before. See, that's how it is on YouTube. Sometimes people, these trolls, they'll just get in there and they'll just keep pecking away at you and hope that you break. Misty Dawn says, I have 2 cowlicks. I have probably, I don't know. I have 2 that I know about, but because the side of my hair is so short, it's like shaved down to what they call a number 3 on the clippers. I like a number 3 or a number 4 because it's shaved down, and I guess she could have faded it up a little bit better than she did, but I got this, I don't know. It just looks like it sticks out a little bit because of that cowlick. There's another one in the back somewhere. When sometimes I'll have my whole head that short. Once in a while I'll do that. When I did it in September, and I couldn't wait for it to grow longer on top again. I don't know. I did it and I was happy with it, but then when you try to grow it longer and you get that spiked look, and then it gets a little bit longer and then that cowlick sticks up all the time, oh, can't train it. Yes, the joys of getting older, Mrs. Ford Van Man. Overachiever here. VM says, Life as number 8. Welcome, Kyle. How are you? Kyle is my brother. My brother from a different mother. Just came back from a wonderful retreat, I believe. Was that a church retreat, Kyle, I think? Those are always fun. I remember going on those. Shock Plays is here. Shocktastic. Hey, I like people that have catchphrases. Those are awesome. Thanks for showing up. Everyone's always welcome. Why do they all hate me so much, Stingray says. It's always the good ones. The ones that are easy targets. We gotta fight twice as hard. I'm an easy target because I'm 330 pounds. It's hard for me to move. Misty says, my bangs and back of my head, it looks good. A couple days it'll lay down. Yeah, like sometimes, like the day I take a shower, like if I don't take a shower every day, like the second day my hair looks totally different. After I sleep on it, I guess. I don't know. Carrie and Mark say, I have had the sides and back of my head shaved for like 26 years. Really? Wow. I'm one of those people that I'm getting used to this kind of a hairstyle now, but for a while, I was doing all kinds of stuff. I was letting it grow long. For 5 years, I had a long ponytail halfway down my back. And then I would grow it like somewhat longer. And then I would cut it really, really short and then grow it somewhat longer, then grow it like this, and then cut it short again. And then I grew another ponytail for 5 years. And if I can show pictures of how I looked even a couple of years ago. And sometimes I'll go 6 months without a haircut. And lately I've been trying to, up until Christmas, that was 4 months because everything was this short. But usually I'm going every 4 or 5 weeks to keep it similar to this. But it's like the back of my head, I always say I want to grow another ponytail. Even though I loved it, but I hated the upkeep. But I keep saying, oh, I'd love to do that again. Carrie and Mark say, but if I have my hair down, you can't tell. Yeah, that's definitely, I understand that. Especially being a wrestling fan, you see a lot of wrestlers they shave everything, but where the top of their hair is, it just hides all that. Mitty says, mine is to my waist. You're lucky you have a full head of hair. I have a full head of hair, but I don't know. I used to be so afraid I was going to lose my hair someday. And then one day I said, what am I afraid of? If it happens, what am I going to do? There's other things to be afraid of. So that was it. I went back to being afraid of other stuff. I kind of have very thick hair, but sometimes I'll look and I'll think, oh, it's thinning out. I can see through. And I'm like, so what? It's probably in my head. Literally. Misty, I don't know, your picture on your profile, it looks shorter because you probably have it up, but Misty, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Take your phone call. It's okay. Oh, goodness. So what else is happening? Kyle says, yes, it was. Sorry I missed that, brother. When I talk, sometimes my eyes don't work. So let's see. Mrs. Ford Van Man is still here. I did not have my pizza yet, but I might wait until tomorrow. We shall see. Tomorrow, we do takeout Saturday, and might do that tomorrow. It all depends. Okay, Carrie. Take care. FVM, you leaving too? Oh, you're having pizza tomorrow. You probably mean you have a pizza tomorrow. Thanks. You're welcome here anytime, Carrie. Have a good nun. Have a good nun. Yeah, have a good nun. Have a priest while you're at it. Have a good one is what we say around here. Strange is back. Hey, how's your daughter feeling? Is she doing better? I know you said she was sick. Yeah, I've been talking about pizza all day, Strange. All day. I'm getting people to order pizza. It's a marketing ploy. I work for Little Caesars. Yeah, if anyone knows Bubba Warbucks shows up on a lot of streams that I do, and he's on a lot of the people that I follow at the bottom of YouTube here. The self-professed people who consider themselves bottom of YouTube. It's not a derogatory thing. It's just a name that a lot of us call ourselves. Strange says she's good. She must have had kind of 24-hour bug. Yeah, that happens. Definitely. As a mom, you know that happens. Makes you worry like crazy, though. Oh, speaking of Bottom O, he just went live. That's cool. That's cool. Hey, we all have the right to go live. I never get mad at anything like that. He stopped by. He showed support. But this guy Bubba Warbucks, he's a great guy. Love him to death. He said something, or he was misconstrued. Someone thought he was leaving the live stream, so everyone said bye to him. And he said, I'm not leaving. But it sure did sound like he said that. But you know the way people read words. He was probably talking to somebody else, and you know when you might say like, hey, I went bye-bye or something, and however, it was weird. So it became an ongoing joke. Everyone kept saying bye to him. He's like, I'm not leaving. Indy hit 1K today. Well, she said she wasn't doing her live stream today. I was going to say, I'm a moderator on her live stream, and she usually starts up 6:30, but she said she wasn't doing it today, so that works out good for me. Yeah, she works harder than me to get subs, FVM. She works harder than me. I see her, if anyone knows Green Bay Wacky, he does live streams, I think Tuesday, Thursday, I think Friday and Saturday nights. I think it's like 8:30 p.m. Eastern until 10:30 or 11:30, something like that. I'm not sure of the times. Don't quote me. But he does these live streams where it's all people just to grow their channel. And he's funny, and he's got a lot of energy, and he does the graphics with the green screen in the back. And he's 100% wonderful, and I'm there a lot trying to grow my channel. But she is there. Like, she calls out individual people, you know, like Bill Clinton's, you know, I added you. Hey, Glenda Sully, welcome. Good to see you. I'm glad you stopped by. I love your videos. There's a real wholeness to your videos, you know, nothing fake. I love it. I love the real American videos. I love them. But she'll be like, Donald Trump, I added you. Barack Obama, I added you. You know, J.J. Decker, I added you. You know, look, I put myself with two presidents, ex-presidents. But yeah, she works at it. I don't have the time when I'm at work to be doing individual shout-outs like that. I'll add everyone if I'm not added to them, and if they add me back, fine. If not, But I mean, I really think that last night she still needed 30 subs, so the way she works at it. But, and I don't mean this as a negative thing, and it's going to come out sounding negative, and please, I don't know any other way to say it. I work as a janitor, Princess. I don't know any other way to say it, but for me, having a job is a lot harder to grow a channel, having a regular full-time job. And for people who YouTube can be their job, so to speak, their quote-unquote job, I think it's a little bit easier. Because for me to jump on, I do it in between different things. And Glenda says, thank you so much. As soon as I get over the flu, I'm doing my first marriage videos. Wow. That'd be cool. That'd be really, really cool. I hope you feel better. I didn't know you had the flu. I hope you feel better, Glenda. But see what happens, I guess. So what else is happening? Anything? FEM says, agree to the Illuminator. I work full-time plus. Now, yeah, I just mean that. I mean, sometimes I'm at work 50, 60 hours a week and trying to grow a channel on my free time and to take care of elderly parents and sleep and eat and everything else. Try to fit it all in. It's almost impossible. That's why I don't sleep much at night. That's why I look like this. Because there's no beauty sleep. Submarine for submissive. That's what Princess Bubbles wrote. In case you're watching the replay, that's what Princess Bubbles wrote. Submarine for submissive. Thank you. I'm on the mend. Glenda writes, did your friends shun you at dinner again? No, what happened was I took an earlier break. And then a little while ago, one of them texted me asking if I wanted food. But I figured I'd just avoid the whole thing. Who wants to, especially on a Friday. Princess Bubble says, I've never worked a day in my life. Well, that's very, I guess that's a lucky thing if you look at it that way. It could also be an unlucky thing. I know people that have never worked a day in their life and they've never known the pleasure of having a work friend. Or no unions like I know unions. Oh, that's my stomach. The stomach growling. Kyle says, I like beauty sleep. Yeah, I don't get much beauty sleep and there's not much to make me beautiful. My eyes are not too bad today. Of course, being fat, that gives everything sags a little bit, but when you're 43, everything starts to go. I've been working since I was 16, part-time in school, and just keep going and going and going. We work so that someday we don't have to. A lot of people live off the government and everything like that, and that works for them, but hi FVM and Mrs. FVM. How are things going? And is that, oh my goodness, FVM, are you actually related to Mrs. Ford? She left already, didn't she? Mrs. Ford Van Man. Is that what the FVM stands for? My mind's blown. My mind is blown. Oh my goodness, I never even, because it didn't even dawn on me, because people just have abbreviations, and she's Mrs. Ford Van Man. I'm his old lady. So what are you two in the same room, both on YouTube at the same time? Is that the way marriages are nowadays? Or is one of you in the garage working on the car, and one of you is in the house and cleaning up the mess that Mr. FVM made when he took off his shoes and left his socks? No, that's me. I can't ever keep things clean, because as soon as I come in the house, it's like the disaster starts. My keys, if they don't hang up, they go on the counter and 8 feet apart. That's social media in 2018. You got a whole room of people sometimes and everyone's on their phone. Ruthie D, welcome. Good evening, JJ. How was supper? Supper was good. I ate before I did this, but just so I can have the time. I ate really, really quick as I was working. And We're just talking about how I just realized that two people in my stream that the newer friends, but I absolutely adore them. I love them. FVM and Mrs. Ford Van Man. I just realized because of what was it Glenda that wrote it? FVM and Mrs. FVM. I'm like, wait a minute, Ford Van Man. That is so cool that the names are related. They are absolutely adorable, Glenda says. I love them and you too, Jay. Thank you so much, Glenda. I love you too. I love your videos. I found you just surfing through YouTube and so happy I did. Ruthie D is cool too. Of course. FVM. Ford Van. Let me ask, is it because you have a Ford van? That's my question of the day. Little Dumpling, how are you? Welcome. I like your picture. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Sorry for that shot. Just trying to look over my glasses. Sometimes I can read better than doing this. Ruthie D says that was very cool. I wish my hubster would start a channel. Yeah, it's like some people, they dive in both feet and some people don't. Some people, it's amazing how some people can be, I'll say, like slightly older and they're able to really catch on with the way YouTube is, and some people just refuse. Yeah, but he betrayed it. Glenda Sully says, yeah, but he betrayed it. He betrayed it. He betrayed his Ford van. We are a Ford family, Mrs. Ford Van Man says, that just so happened to have bought a Class B Dodge Caravan. A Dodge. A Ford family. My father, he always had to have a Ford until he always wondered why his trucks were always breaking down. And one day I said, Dad, maybe Fords are not lucky for you. And then the next truck he bought was a GMC Sonoma, and he still has it to this day. There's a moral in there somewhere. My father loved Fords, but always, when I was younger, always fixing them. Always, absolutely, something going wrong. And it just, my father never bought new, so that was part of the problem. And my mother still has a Ford Explorer, so I think it's an Explorer. It's not the Expedition. A Dodge. The only Dodge that anyone should ever consider buying is a 1968 Dodge Charger. Excuse me. 1968 Dodge Charger in orange with an 01 on the door and a Confederate flag on the top. Thank you very much. Ruthie, you're very original with your expressions like that. Thank you very much. Hey, Kyle, thanks for stopping by. Life is number 8. I appreciate it. You're always welcome, brother. Ruthie D has... Glenda, I will give you a word of advice for Ruthie D. She does the greatest videos, but she usually shows herself cooking or preparing supper for her family. And I am always the type that is watching that right before I eat. So don't watch if you're hungry, because you'll definitely want to eat what she's cooking. It always comes out good. Except that garlic bread that you bought at that place you said didn't come good. Looked good. Ford Van Man says, had a 69 Charger once. Oh, those are so hard to find now because of the Dukes of Hazzard. 69 Charger, they would take them and they'd mock them up to make it look like a 68. I guess they'd change the grill or change the back. And very hard to find nowadays. But what a car. Made famous. Well, not just by the Dukes of Hazzard, but there was another show too that used that Charger, I believe. It escapes me right now. Mrs. Ford Van Man says, when it comes to used Class B vans, Fords are very hard to come by. Yeah, I believe that. They're probably all in the junkyard. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I was trying to think. That just goes with a joke that someone told me one time. Oh, I can't remember. It was about a Ford truck. Oh, I can't remember. It was putting down Fords. But I mean, all my life, my father always had Ford. We went everywhere. I joke around, but I don't really put down Fords. My father just never had luck. He would always buy used cars, used trucks, and always be... It seemed like every other week something would go wrong. 440 gas guzzler. Furlani Texas toast equals garbage. That's what it was, Ruthie. I'm going to catch up on some of your videos, Ruthie. I've been trying to even go back to some of the older ones. I get around to everything eventually. I haven't forgotten about you. I feel so bad that it seems like some people, they watch my videos every single day, and some people, I try to watch their videos every day, and sometimes I don't, but I catch up eventually. That's why my job, I like it too, which of course I'm going to be, in about 15 minutes, my break's going to be over, so I'm going to be cutting this short. Oh, short, an hour. That's good. But, yeah, it's like, I'll just play videos as I'm working. It's kind of hard when they're interesting. You want to keep watching, you know. Sometimes listening isn't good enough. You have to watch. Glenda Sully says, when I worked as a nanny, the doctor I worked for bought me a Dodge Magnum to haul the kids. Wow. Called it my pimp mobile. Glenda's pimp mobile. Ruthie D. Ford equals found on road dead, fixed or repaired daily. Yeah, there's so many jokes about that. Of course, the last vehicle I had before my Lucy Cruise, I call mine the Lucy Cruise. It's a 2012? 2014, I think. Kia Sonoma. Before that, I had a 2000 GMC Jimmy. I am like blank. It seems like a million years ago. It was only last year. 2000 GMC Jimmy. That was literally, you want to talk about fixed daily. I think it spent more time at the garage than it did in my driveway. I finally bought something that is not going to be breaking down on me. Bought something that's relatively new. I mean, the GMC Jimmy was 8 years old when I got it, and so yeah, it just started to rot pretty quick. Mrs. Fordway Man says, I'm sure I've heard it. We've always had Ford Rangers. That was my father. His pickup truck was always a Ford Ranger. I pretty much lived in those when I was a kid. In the back. Can't even do that anymore. We'd always be in the back, me and my cousins. They've been great, reliable trucks. It's a 2001, still in excellent shape. I guess you're probably not from New England with a lot of salt on the road during the winter. I would presume, Mrs. Ford Van Man, that you're probably in a place where the weather's a little bit better, because ours rotted away like crazy, especially underneath. Ruthie says, no worries, JJ. Watch whenever you can. Don't sweat it when you can't. No, I try to. It's we always said you have to support. You don't just add people. You have to support. And I think too that I just keep looking. There's the door has a little window to see if anyone's out there. It's not just about adding people; it's about supporting people. FAM said Ruthie made me cry. She used to be so nice. Pro Gamer, welcome. How are you? Good to see you. Everyone's welcome. Everyone hit that like button on your way in or your way out. I would appreciate it. Not that I'm leaving, but sorry, too close. Sometimes I forget, and it's like, oh, this is what it's like to kiss JJ. If you don't know where his mouth is. Kevin Polo, welcome. Good to see you. Everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome on the Illuminator train. The Illuminator locomotion. FEM says no. Ruthie D. I'm on YouTube. Thicker skin than that. I have a sense of humor. I always do. I pretend like things bother me, but most things don't. Indiana, Mrs. Ford Van Man says. Indiana. Do you know Mr. Jones? Hello, Kevin Polo. Oh, Kevin, you put a G on it. Okay, I'm like, what did I miss? Kevin Polo. Kevin Polo sounds like an athlete's name. Kevin Polo. Sounds like someone that's a great athletic star. That's called the carpetbagger angle. Oh my goodness. You're right. Have you ever... This is a CB. Although when he needs a shave, he really needs a shave. And me, I just have a really lousy looking facial hair thing. But he has those big sideburns. But then when he doesn't shave, everything is like, whoa. 5 o'clock shadow at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, he lives next door. Who lives next door, Mrs. Ford Van Man? Carpetbagger? Oh, sorry. Mr. Jones. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sometimes Friday, it's like, like you want your brain to still be around, but it left you long ago. Like it's still back on Tuesday or something. I don't know. Ruthie D says, "Yup, when anyone gets super close to the camera, except you have the bulge out your eyes a bit." Yeah. Isn't it more like, I don't know, it keeps it like low. My head's shaped different. I have a different fat head, but. Hey, listen, I have nothing against Carpetbagger. Nothing personally. I follow him. I don't watch a lot of his stuff. I do here and there. I really have nothing personal against him. So this is not any malice or anything. He never did anything to me. I've never done anything to him. But my own personal opinion is anyone that has associated themselves with Adam the Woo has grabbed on to his followers because of the exposure, and that's how they were able to grow. Because in my humble opinion, if anyone knows what I'm talking about, you probably would agree that if someone like him didn't know Adam the Woo, he wouldn't have 80,000 subscribers right now. He probably would have more like 2,000 subscribers right now. And I don't mean that as a negative thing. I mean, I would love if Adam the Woo was ever over here. Of course, I would be like, hey, help me. I'm a real bigot. I mean, when it comes to like help me. I would love to grow my channel. And I mean, for someone that has, 300,000 subscribers or whatever he has, I mean, a lot of those people, they do watch. Even if you have 10% watching you, that's huge. Me with, 595 subs right now. Ruthie says, yes, head is rounder. Whose head, mine or his? No, I'm just joking. Just joking. I love Jacob and support him completely, and I agree with your opinion, JJ. Adam has big coattails. Yes, it's like, look at Tim Tracker. He's another one. He could do anything and have 1,000 people on his live stream. It's like, he can show himself cleaning his nose and probably get 700 people in the first 5 seconds. I mean, I'm not looking for anything like that, but it's like, I really think some people, because of who they've latched onto, were able to get views because of the bigger person. I mean, in a smaller scale, I started this live stream because of the people I saw that called themselves the bottom of YouTube, and I added those people. And then I added the people that they were associated with. So I mean, it's along the same lines on a smaller scale. Maybe people found out about me because they saw me on Lou's live stream, and then maybe people found out about me because of other live streams I was on, and then, I'm sure if anybody that's in this live stream now, you might have all met me in different places. Ruthie D, I met you from Lou's live stream. I'm almost positive. FVM probably from Indie Art House Films. Better known as Tanya. I probably met you there. Same thing with Mrs. Ford Van Man. Anybody else is in it? Father Time, I believe, found me just... I don't know. I think you just found me somehow. Father Time's probably still there. He works and listens in. 802 Vids, welcome. I just added you today, I believe, buddy. Thanks for being here. Thank you for showing love to my channel. 802 Vids I just met today. And I believe it was in somebody's live stream I was in today. I think it was in Michigander Man's live stream I was in today briefly for a few minutes. But it's like I try to sample from all over YouTube. I'm really not someone that just sticks with certain people. I am very loyal to certain people. 802 Vids, thanks for showing love. Appreciate it. I will show love back. I guarantee it. I mean, my channel is different than some, because some people, they have 150 subs and they're happy with that. I'm just trying to grow to reach more people, just to help more people, or to not help, but to bring my humor out to more people, or make a bigger base for what we're doing now, or to watch my. I mean, I haven't had time to do a lot of parody videos like I initially was doing on my channel, but I'm going to do them again. Be right back. Gotta take my pup out. Okay, Mrs. Ford Van Man. You could have Ford Van Man do it, but I'm sure that's okay. I'm just joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. You guys are great. I didn't even make the connection that you two were related. That's pretty cool. And both on my stream at the same time. I couldn't be happier. But I don't know. Everyone, please make sure to smash the like button. Oh, thank you. Thank you, 802 Vids. I appreciate that. I got 21 likes according to this. Shut up, respectfully, JJ. Listen, I mean, I never asked you your age or anything, but I mean, I get along with people of all ages, but the two of you seem like you're just you're probably the life of every party you go to, whether it's family or friends or anything like that. But I mean, that's what I love about YouTube. You don't need to know people's age, because I mean, like Olivia that was here before, she's 14 and she lives in England, and she's just she's a very unique individual. But other than that, everyone else is all over the place. I mean, I have friends on my YouTube from 14 years old to, I don't know who the oldest person is. People in their 60s, 70s. It's great. What happened to Old Crow? When did he leave? He was here at the beginning, and then I never heard from him again. He never usually leaves. He doesn't just leave like that. That's all good. 802 Vid says, I'm in Vermont and it's cold as well. I lived in New Hampshire for 6 years, and yeah, it's actually a cold rain right now here in southern New England. My feet keep banging everything over here. I gotta go. I'm gonna try to make it up to the 1 hour mark, which will be about another 3 minutes, but I am gonna have to go. As much as I love doing this, I can't really tempt fate too much. I am at work, and my boss could come around. And I do still have some work to do. Unfortunately, it's Friday, but things are good. Ruthie says, oh, Ruthie, by the way, I believe she's from, you're in upstate South. I thought you were from North Carolina. Why did I think you were in North Carolina? North Kakalaki. Why did I think that? She says, hang in there, guys. My daffodils are blooming, and I'm in upstate North Carolina. Yeah, well, I'm another 1,000 miles away from you in the border of Massachusetts and Rhode Island. Glenda, thanks for being here. Yeah, I'm going to go in a couple of minutes. Spartanburg. I am Spartanburg. I won't risk my job, Glenda, I promise. I hope you feel better. Thanks for being here. Looking at the pictures, the small, little teeny, they're not thumbnails, I don't know what they are. They're like little corn pictures, a little kernel of corn. But yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Ruthie, you're still here. Okay, so Dave Hughes, I watch him every morning when I get up, or when he does a video, I should say. I notice that when he's doing the videos, I see my videos there. But you know how when you watch a video, you see the little red line that goes across? It lets the person know that they watched even part of your video or whatever. He hasn't watched any of my videos in weeks. And when I do see my videos there, they show up because he follows me. He's subscribed to me, but he hasn't watched any of my videos. I did yesterday, which this is just talk. I mean, I'm happy that he subbed. I mean, it's really great. Mrs. Ford Van Man, welcome back. I'm going to be leaving in about 2 minutes, but only because my break is over. The meatball sub video was amazing. I mean, everybody talked about that. I mean, Ron talked about that, Ron Buckley and Stingray, and that was all over the bottom of YouTube. You should do a meatball sub video part 2. And it'll remind them that they got to watch you more often. But I noticed that like my video yesterday, I called Storage Basement Thursday. I titled it, and I was just looking through boxes and I found a couple of things, and I vlogged about them. He didn't watch the video, so he thought I was just doing a video from the basement. That's what I think anyway. And, you know, it's like, that's all well and good. That's, you know, but I want to say, like, it's only a 2-minute video. I mean, you watch 9 hours of Burger Planet, but a 2-minute video, you would have known it was just me, not just me in the basement. Like sometimes I'll just sit like this in the basement do a vlog, but this was me to show. I had that cup that I got at the wrestling cup from 7-Eleven a few years ago. But I was happy that he mentioned me at all, not even by name, just by the picture. It was cool. I mean, I'm saying this in a good way. It was cool that he gave me some, you know, almost a shout out. I will when Dave gets here, as he promised. Dave promised to visit? Wow. Yeah, well, you guys are a lot closer than I'm way up here in New England. Any promotion is good promotion on YouTube. That's right. And, you know, I have nothing against Dave. Everyone is unique. Dave is kind of like the king of the bottom of YouTube because he doesn't have to work for his subs. He sits there in the basement and he talks about everybody else's videos and people subscribe to him naturally. Me, I really have to work a little harder, go out there and get people to notice me. But then again, Dave's been around a couple of years, and I've been around, this is my 2-month anniversary today, since I made my first video. I was on YouTube for years just as just watching. I didn't have any content or anything, but, you know, I started this channel to make videos, to make content. And after 2 months, I mean, I had almost 600 viewers, you know, 600 subscribers, so I can't complain. I mean, my only complaint is in my own head that I just want to, you know, grow faster. But, you know, 2 months and 600, that's not bad. Ruthie says, Craig Charlton, the Doxinator. He lives in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and I'm only about an hour and change west of Rock Hill in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Dave is going to visit him in a couple of weeks. Sightseeing Sally is here. Sally, I was just going to leave in a minute. I feel so bad because my break is over at work. And I had a lot of work to do. Unlike the video I did the other day, where it was so dead, today is not one of those days, unfortunately. So I was doing my wonderful new thing. When I do this at work, I'll just call it Supper with the Illuminator and do a little 1-hour live stream. Any promotion, FVM, any promotion of sharing my videos or anything. You know, like they say, what do they say? How does Dave say it? Something like and share. How does he say it? Sightseeing Sally, I'm so happy you made it. Sally is a legend on YouTube for her. She actually does stuff in her videos, unlike me. I don't do anything. I talk in my videos. But, comment, like, and share. That's how he says it. Dave says comment, like, and share. And that's how we get out there. That's really, yeah, FEM, that was, you blew me away when you did that. I appreciate it. I know that helped me because, I mean, I was at 564 yesterday, and today I'm at 595. I mean, I gained, between that and what I was doing there, I gained 30 in 24 hours. That's great. And they've been good subs, you know, I shouldn't say subs. They've been good U-boats. They've been good Legos. They've been good buses because some of those people showed up on today's live stream and they showed up on some of my videos, and it's about supporting. It really is. You could add anybody, but if you never go to their channel, they never go to yours. It's an empty sub. It's an empty bus. But Sally, I appreciate you being here. I'm so sorry that I have to end this. I have to call it, unfortunately, because I'm at work. Ruthie says, I have a tab open right now with Keen Wonder Mine. It's on deck to view tonight. Well, thank you, Ruthie. Sally says, I got some catching up to do myself. Ford Van Man says he is laughing his ascot off. What happened to your wife? She's playing with the dog, isn't she? Oh, Ruthie, I love you too, always. Ruthie is like my slightly... She's my big sister, but only by small little amount of... Just this much time. We're almost twins. We're almost twins, even though I'm 1,000 miles away. I know you... I was calling you out, Mrs. Ford Van Man. Wanted to say bye to you. Coffee, oh. I call my what I make, I call it coffee, but it's decaf because I can't have caffeine anymore. But it's like I miss coffee. I miss good old-fashioned American coffee. Even the crappy things I called coffee that I never was able to. It was either too weak or too strong, and I never could get it right. But I have one of those coffee grinders, but not a lot of places you can't buy coffee beans anymore. You got to get them online. We have a supermarket up here called Stop and Shop. I know they're not all over the country, but Stop and Shop. I love Stop and Shop. Years ago, they carried the coffee beans. You can put them in a bag, mix and match however you want to. But honestly, they don't do it no more. Everyone has the Keurig with the K-cups and all that. Anyway, I got to get going, guys. I love you all. Thanks for being here. You made my night. Ruthie says, I love my brother JJ, and I love you too always. All right, heading out now. Hope the rest of your day goes quick. Now, I love nicknames. Oh, you call me all those nicknames. I love it. Take care, Ruthie. Take care, everyone. Mrs. Ford Van Man, thank you. FVM, the Ford Van Man himself, the legend. Sally, thanks for being here. Anyone else? Father Time. Anyone else who's here? I will support you all. I will be around. I will see you, well, you'll see me anyway on my next daily vlog tomorrow. And I will do my next live stream tomorrow night, probably after midnight by the time I get around to doing it. I'll try to do it earlier. My Saturday night live stream will be Saturday night, early Sunday morning. Father Time, if you're still here, thanks for being here. Thank you. Love you all. Take care. Be good to one another. This is the Illuminator. Thanks for being here on Supper with the Illuminator, and I'll be back.